Good evening, guys. It's 5 o'clock. Welcome to happy hour from my kitchen. It's going to be 8 weeks on Wednesday of stay at home. 2 months. Yep. So, luckily I'm not running out of cocktails because I have a whole bunch of cocktails. So, hey Melissa, how you doing? Rolling up my sleeves. Getting ready. I'm going to do a white Cosmopolitan today. Hey Adrian. A white Cosmopolitan and a drink called Martinez, which is kind of a cross between a martini and a Manhattan. It's really good. But the first thing I'm going to do is have a toast to Jerry Osmond, who just passed away. He played Eddie Haskell on Leave It to Beaver, which was before my time, but everyone knows Eddie Haskell. Hello, Charles. Welcome to my kitchen from the sunroom. So, toast to Jerry, or Ken, I think his name was Ken actually, but Eddie Haskell. And if you're wondering what this was, this is my own special martini. It's called a pickle-tini. Yes, I mix gin with my secret cocktail ingredient, McClure's sweet and spicy pickles. A shot of that in gin, shaken. It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So, cheers to Eddie Haskell. What? Ken Osmond. Eddie Haskell. Died today, 76 years old. I have an Eddie Haskell sitting out in the sunroom. We call him the Hand. Hey Liz, how you doing? Okay, let's start with the Martinez. The Martinez is a really old cocktail, actually. It dates back to the 1890s. Created in Martinez, California, and it is actually a cross between a martini and a Manhattan. So it's got gin in it. It's got maraschino liqueur, which if you've been with me for a while, you know I use the maraschino liqueur to make my aviation cocktail. So it's got the gin, and it's got maraschino, and it's got sweet vermouth in it as well, which is right here. So, I am using Old Tom gin, and as I'm a Vermonter, I'm using Caledonia Spirits Old Tom gin, because Caledonia Spirits makes a fantastic gin. So, I'm using Tomcat gin, which I would imagine most of you guys don't have. Hey Zub, gin, Tomcat. But you don't need to worry. If you don't have Old Tom gin, you can use regular gin. That's perfectly fine. So the Martinez starts with 2 ounces of gin. Got a fancy jigger I found in the closet that I'm using. Generally I would count it out, but I'm going to be a little more cautious today. 3/4 ounces of sweet vermouth. Okay, I'm using Dolan, which vermouth is, there's lots of good ones out there. So 3/4 ounce of the sweet vermouth and maraschino. Okay, my Luxardo maraschino liqueur. This is only 1/4 ounce. Okay, it's really sweet. You're all out of gin. I'm really sorry to hear that, Andrew. So you can make this non-alcoholic. Just put some ice in a shaker and then pour it into a glass. There you go. All right. And a splash of maraschino liqueur. And bitters. Angostura. A few drops of bitters. Bitters are fabulous in drinks. Let's take it up. You can stir it if you want to, kind of like the Cosmo. I like my drinks to be really cold. So, there, we're serving it in Ah, you guys are too funny. Serving it in a Mickey Mouse martini glass. Hey, Hand, would you get me one more of those out of the closet before you come and take this away? All right, take it. Go ahead, take it. And that is a Martinez cocktail. You can garnish it if you want with a piece of lemon. Yeah, what the heck, I'm here with a lemon, so I might as well. Put a nice, kind of want to squeeze it a little bit to get the oils out, and pop it in the Martinez. Thank you. And that is the Martinez. Cheers to you. All right. What do you think? 2 thumbs up? Mm. 1 thumb up. That's good. 2 thumbs up. Yay! Success. Okay, so there goes the Martinez. Next one up, the one that everyone likes and is probably waiting for, which is the White Cosmopolitan. I have to just dump this out and get some fresh ice. So my Cosmopolitan does not taste funny. Okay. I'm gonna use my Las Vegas Starbucks mug. Pour my ice in. All right. Cosmo. I like the taste of them, but for some reason, it's better now that they're not so popular. They were crazy popular for a while, with good reason, because they taste really good. So basically, the only difference between the White Cosmopolitan and traditional Cosmopolitan is the cranberry juice. You can find white cranberry juice in the aisle with Ocean Spray. It has a little bit lighter of a taste. It's a little more fruity and not quite as bitter. And it makes the drink white, which is just kind of cool. So if you have regular cranberry juice at home, you can follow along. Now, the one thing with the Cosmopolitan is, technically, it's not a martini if it's made with like a citrus type vodka. It has to be made with plain vodka in order to be considered a martini. But that's how I prefer it anyway. I use 2 ounces of plain vodka. One and a half, 2, okay. And the next thing I'm going to put into it is triple sec. You can also use Grand Marnier if you have it. You can use Cointreau if you have it. I happen to like any of them. They all taste orange. So, okay. So you're going to use an ounce of triple sec. And then you're going to use an ounce of white cranberry juice. Brand new bottle. The other thing you can do when you're making a White Cosmopolitan is you can swap out the triple sec for Saint Germain, which we used before. And let's say Elaine and Buffy. Okay, there's that. I like to put a little bit of lime juice into it. Just needs a little kick of acidity, I think. All right. Oh yeah, remember those pickles I showed you? Well, some of you when you were first here, I showed you these pickles, McClure's sweet and spicy pickles. If you guys like picklebacks, if you ever had those, shot of whiskey and a shot of pickle juice, you gotta buy a jar of the McClure's and save the liquid, the brining liquid, because it really makes a fantastic cocktail. All right. So, totally clear. I think it tastes like a Cosmopolitan, except a little better. I have to garnish it. And garnish it with a little piece of lime. All right, and that is my white Cosmopolitan. I suppose I should give you a brief history of the Cosmo. Oh, cheers. Thank you. One more? It's kind of a lousy cheers. All right, let's see how I did it. Perfect balance. If you did it right, it should be the perfect balance of sweet and tart. Hey, Beth, how you doing? Cosmopolitan is a fairly young drink. It's been around like since the late 1980s out of New York City. It was created by a bartender at the Odeon. And it was like the Martinez better. I'm so surprised. The hand votes for the Martinez. You should try it sometime. It's a really good drink. Really old. I love old throwback cocktails. They're great. And of course, back to the white Cosmo. The Cosmo became famous, of course, when everyone started drinking it in Sex in the City. So if you have at home vodka, an orange liqueur, and some cranberry juice, you can have one of these in the next 5 minutes, Beth. So, all right. Yeah, guys, so it's been fun. Another edition coming on. And I have nothing else to add, so I'm signing off. I'm going to go make steak fajitas on my new outdoor kitchen grill, which I'm so excited about. Yay! So take care, guys, and I will see you the next time, whenever that is. Bye.